Today I'm going to show you how to create a digital worksheet from either a PDF or a photo you take of your paper worksheet. So you can take any worksheet that you have and make it a Google slide by following these easy steps. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a new Google Slideshow. So sign into your school Google account, click on the waffle button, and select Google Slides. Then just choose blank. Now the first thing that I like to do is I just delete whatever on the slide by just selecting everything and just hitting the delete button. And then for now just close off the theme sections because we're not going to be using any themes. Now go to File and then Page Setup. And you're going to change the size of your page so that it matches a standard piece of paper. So you're going to choose Custom, and then you're going to choose 8.5 by 11 and make sure it says inches, and then just choose Apply. This will make it into portrait mode. If you were to type in 11 by 8.5, it would do landscape mode. So just keep that in mind when you're creating your custom worksheet. Okay, so our layout is now ready. Now we have to get an image of our worksheet. You can either take a photo of your paper worksheet and download it to your computer, or you can take a screenshot of a PDF that you have found online. For example, if I have a PDF of the worksheet, I can just zoom out and take a screenshot of it. So I'm just going to zoom out of my browser. And then take a screenshot of this photo. I'm using a Mac, so I just click Command Shift and then 4, and then I'm just going to take a picture of this worksheet. Now you can see this worksheet saved to my computer. It's most likely on my desktop. Keep in mind that I have attached links in this video description on how to take a screenshot on a Windows computer or a Chromebook. So this screenshot actually saved to my computer, so always remember you have to have an image of the worksheet. Okay, so you could see here, this was a screenshot that I just made, and the two photos here are the ones that I took on my phone, and then I emailed it to myself, and then I downloaded it to my computer. So right now I have the one screenshot and then the two images that I downloaded from my phone. So right now, as you can see, I have 3 worksheets. Now let's go back into Google Slides. We're going to click on Background, and then you're going to choose Image, and then we're going to click on Browse, and we're going to choose the file, and then we're going to choose the picture of the worksheet. Click Open. Click Done. Now you could see here, this is the worksheet. If you want to add another one, I'm going to get rid of everything on here. Select it, just hit delete on your keyboard. And I'm going to choose Image again. Click Browse. And I'm going to choose this one. Click Done. Now keep in mind that you could keep doing this for another worksheet. So I'm going to just click one more, add another worksheet, Background, choose Image, Browse, click Done. So now I have 3 worksheets on this one Google slide. I'm just going to name it 4th grade science, week 8. Now you could see what the most important thing that I like about choosing your worksheet as a background is that if I click on this, I can't move the image. You see how it doesn't move? If I just inserted the image myself, the students would be able to move the image. Once the students started typing, they could actually move the image as well. this image is now static, it will not move. Essentially, you want them to be able to now fill out stuff on this worksheet. So now you're going to make a text box where each answer belongs. So let's do this as an example. Just take note, if you have your speaker notes here and this makes it too small, just click and drag down the speaker notes. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to click this text box and we're going to add a text box right here because we want the students to label what this part of a cell is. Now you could see here that the text box is blank. What I want to do is I want to click on border weight, choose 2x, and then here you have your box where the students have to put their answer in. So if I click here and I double click, if I start typing, you can see that's too small. So I'm going to change the text size to about maybe 18. That's good. So now we just click back in here, just delete the answer. And now if we click our text box, you could see you like the way it looks. You could even change the color if you want. If you wanted to make it blue, you can leave it as blue. And if I click in there, you can see my font is set at Arial and 18. So now all you're going to do, you're going to duplicate this box for each line. Very, very easy. I'm going to choose the box, and I'm on a Mac, so I'm going to choose Command C for copy, and then I'm going to just choose Command V again. Drag it down. Command copy, Command V for paste. Drag it to here. Command copy, Command paste. And you would just keep on doing that until all the boxes are filled. Okay, so once you're done with adding in all your boxes, you're finished. You can see every time I click on it, it's Arial 18, and they're all duplicate boxes. Now I could actually go in and fill in the rest of these worksheets with the appropriate size boxes. Just remember, you just click on text, drag it, choose your line width, your text size, and you could even change the color of the box if you want. Okay, then you would do that. Let's make this size 3. Make it go up a little bit. And you would do that for all the worksheets that you have here. So now that we saved our document, 4th grade science week 8, we would go into our Google Classroom, and then when we choose create, we would choose assignment, and then just type in your title. You could type in your instructions. An example of instructions could be click on the Google Slides below and fill in your answers on each slide. Then you choose add Google Drive, and your most recent Google Slideshow should come up, so we're going to choose 4th grade science. And then this is the most important part, you're going to choose students, make a copy for each student. So make sure to click make a copy for each student, and then that will allow them to have their own copy to fill in a worksheet. Then you could just fill out this information and click assign. As an added bonus for Teacher Appreciation Week, I have made you guys a Google slideshow of digital stickers that you could actually place in your graded worksheets from students. So once a student fills in the answers, you could actually give them digital stickers. There's 2 ways to do this. One way that I like is using the Bitmoji app, where you create an avatar of yourself. So I'm just going to type in great job, and I like this one here. So I'm just going to click on it, drag it down, and here's a picture of you now saying great job. You could just resize it, put it on the top of their digital worksheet. Okay, you can also, on a digital sticker slideshow I gave you, you could just pick any sticker that you like here. I'm going to click it, copy, and then paste right in. You could add it to any section that you want. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know.